We had to really fight it, on the defensive end. We thought there was a couple chances that me and DC could have stepped up, and we didn't. I just saw the play at the end develop, and I'd rather, try and step up and block a shot and have the forward come back, and if he were to dump it off, but he didn't. So I just tried making a play on it.
I know you were on your back and Walter was standing up. What's going through your mind? I mean, do you think you have game one finally?
Yeah, you never really know. It's March Madness, and you've seen how many buzzer beaters, are this time of the year, and so it's never really over. So I just knew that, it was a big play. I was pumped up about it, obviously, but I knew I had to knock down some free throws.
What were you guys thinking during the review of Trevor's out of bounds?
We were just trying to focus on playing defense. It's not like they were going to overturn anything. We tried calling a timeout in that possession, and they didn't see it, unfortunately. But, we just tried focusing on the defensive end.
Down 5 with 3 minutes to go, and you guys just locked them up defensively. That final stretch, you guys really seemed to dug down, got a turnover on the press. That's really seemed to kind of change the game there in the final minutes.
Yeah, we knew we had to go out and fight. We had to leave everything we got on this floor, and we just had to fight the whole time, and that's what we tried to do. And luckily at the end we came up with some big stops.
How about Mike just kind of putting everybody on his back there in the final minutes, just refusing to lose?
Yeah, Mike's our leader. That's our guy. Him and Trev, and he's been doing it all year. So it's just another great game from him.
Did you feel that game slipping away at all? Did it feel like it was slipping away?
No, it's basketball. It's a game of runs. Both teams are going to go on some. We knew we had to just stay strong, play our game, and everything will work out.
Fitting that this ends on a defensive play?
I guess so. That's been our key this entire run, and it'll continue to be our keys as we move forward.
What was it like going up against Sabonis, and what did you learn from that matchup?
Yeah, he's a great player, him and Wiltshire. And, there's a lot you can learn from those guys, just how they play, how they stay in it mentally. They just battle, and they're two great competitors.
What's this like? First time in the tournament, going to the Elite Eight?
It feels pretty great, but we're a pretty hungry group right now, and we think there's a lot more that we can accomplish.
It gives us a spark, especially when we really need to get back into games. I think teams don't really prepare for our press because we really don't do it a whole lot when we really have to. So when we throw it on teams unexpectedly, they're just not prepared. And I think we did a good job getting a stop and getting layups. We were able to cause a 10-second violation. That's how we really got back into the game.
Malachi, can you just take me through that last minute, 30 seconds of the game, back and forth, what was going through you and your teammates' mind?
We just knew we needed stops, and we needed to get to the paint and get buckets. It was tough guarding those two bigs. They played great, and we just knew we had to get going a little bit.
What was the message from Coach Boeheim afterwards here in the locker room?
Way to fight, but Sunday's going to be tough. Definitely going to be a tough one.
Familiar face in Virginia, another ACC opponent. This hasn't happened in years. Do you approach that game any differently?
No, we want to go in mentally prepared and go over our scouting report and be ready to play.
All right, thanks, Malachi.
Yeah, thank you.
Congratulations, Malachi. Take us through that last possession, defensive possession. It looks like maybe you get the ball, they see Trevor steps out, and then you got to get one more stop. And you guys had a great defensive possession. Kind of take us through that last play.
We've seen that they were trying to drive or get the ball in the middle. We collapsed, and he ended up driving. I made my rotation and cut off the first shot, made him drive into our center, and Tyler blocked it. Something he's been done all year.
You guys were down 5, I think, with like 3 minutes to go. You put on the press, got a basket, really locked them up defensively the last few minutes. It almost seems like you guys, refuse to lose there down the stretch, especially in the defensive end.
That's been our mentality all year. When we're down, we're going to keep fighting and fighting. And I think we did a great job tonight. At Pitt, we came up just a tad bit short, and I think a lot of us remembered that, so we didn't want to let that happen again.
How about Mike in particular? It didn't have his best game, but he kept going to the basket, kept fighting, had the big bucket to put you guys up one, really put you guys on his back.
It definitely wasn't about the first shot tonight. It was about that offensive rebound, just finding a way to find the ball again and laying it back in. He did that a couple times tonight, and just overall, he had a good game.
What's this like for you? First time in the tourney, and you're going to the Elite Eight. What's this like for you?
It's just a blessing. I'm thankful for everything that I've been throughout my career, and can't wait to keep going forward.